Celeste Angelica. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. For today's video, as you can see, we are doing a bit of a bold Coachella inspired music festival makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys like the way it turned out. I actually love the way it turned out. I think it's super fun. Really quickly, I just want to mention that I am currently doing a giveaway on my channel, so I will leave that video in a card up above along with in the description box below, so you can go watch that and see how to enter it. There's a lot of makeup and skincare goodies that I'm giving away, so be sure to enter that. The rules are really simple, and without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is a tried and true of mine. For primer, I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is a great primer, especially for a tutorial like this, because you want your face to look like it's glowing from within, and this primer is great at doing so. So I'm just going to pump some on my beauty blender and put it all over my face. I mean, you can see right away, it's literally just making my skin look like it's glowing, like it's highlighted. Look at that cheekbone, and I'm not even wearing anything but this primer so far. It's pretty amazing. It smells really great, and also just as far as priming and helping your makeup stay, it really is a great product. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is just one of my all-time favorites. It is full coverage, so if you don't love full coverage, then maybe this isn't the one for you, but I think it works really, really well, and it's so easily blendable, and it's really long lasting. I can wear this all day and I won't get patchy. Don't forget to get the ears and along the neck. For concealer, you already know it is the Tarte Shape Tape. I just love this stuff so much. It's just so creamy, it doesn't crease under my eyes, and it really, really brightens up the face. So it's pretty much my ride or die concealer. It has been for quite some time now. I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender. To set it, I'm sure you already guessed, I'm using the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Normally I bake, but this time I'm going to just sort of set it and let it go because I want it to look a bit more dewy rather than matte and dry. So I'm just going to do a light layer and then dust it off right away. I'm going to quickly do my brows and I will be right back. And voila! So moving on to the eyes, the star of the show is going to be this by Stila. However, we want to have a little bit of depth in our eyes and just make them have a little bit more definition so it's not so flat. So I'm going to just be using the Naked Basics palette. So I'm just going to lightly take a little bit of these two shades and just really lightly blend that in the crease and a little bit above it. Remember that the lower your hand is on the brush, the lighter it's going to be when you blend it, and it'll make it a little bit easier for you. Now with a more dense brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of the brown and the black and just do that right in the crease. Now as you can see, a little bit of the black pops through. I have hooded eyes so you don't see it quite as much, but you can still see it's there. Now with a more fluffy brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of these two shades and just do that all around just to blend them out and smooth the edges. Now for the fun part, we're taking this. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. That is a mouthful. This is in the shade Molten Midnight. The cool thing about these products is that you don't need a base, you don't need to prime your lids or anything like that when you use it, and once it dries, it's pretty much just going to stay dry. It's not going to crack or crease funny or anything like that. I've also found it's best to just apply it with the applicator it comes with. So pretty. So as I mentioned, I have hooded eyes, so it's a little bit more difficult to not get it above the crease. So I like to take a bit of a small brush and then use that just to touch it up while it's drying. That way everything looks a bit more fluid and it flows better with the other shadows. Now, just to balance out my top and bottom part of my eye, I'm just going to go back into those darker shades and just smoke out the bottom a little bit. We're not going to go too crazy on the bottom just because we're going to have all the glitter, but you still want the bottom to look a little bit smoky just since the top is so crazy. We're skipping the wings today just because we've already got a lot going on. So for mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I love this stuff so incredibly much. This stuff just makes your lashes look so voluminous. Like, I have no lashes. They're very short and it just really adds a lot of volume. I mean, do you see that? They're at least there. For the bottom lashes, I'm going to be using the Pixi Lower Lash Mascara just because I'm going to be wearing false lashes on the top, and also with all of this darkness going on, you really want your bottom lashes to stand out, and I find that Lower Lash Mascara adds the most drama. For contour, I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. And just blend it out. You guys can see it just like blends right into the skin. I love it. For blush, I just want something simple. I really don't want too much color on my face because I don't want anything to take away from all of the glitter and jewels we're going to be using. So I'm just going to be using this Nars Blush. This is in the shade Sin. And I think that it is just a perfect color for this because it is like a deep plum shade, so it's not too crazy, it's not too pink, but it'll just add a nice flush of color. For lashes, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Iconic. These are the regular ones. You guys know how I feel about these. I love them. For highlight, I'm going to be mixing two, so I'm going to be mixing the Becca, this is the new Prysmatic Amethyst, along with the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, a tried and true. The reason that I'm going to be mixing these two is because for all of the glitter and things we're using, it's going to be a mixture of like silvers and golds with a little bit of rainbow in there, so I wanted to mix these just to get sort of that multicolored effect. However, I'm not going to go in too heavy with them because I don't want the highlight to take away from everything that's going to be going on. So just a light dusting. Now for the fun stuff, I'm going to be taking a little bit of this glitter sealant and I'm just going to lightly be tapping that under my eyes to get ready to put everything on because we've got a lot of stuff going on. So I found these cool little crystals things from the local craft store and they're hard. It's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be fake silver or what, but I thought that they looked really fun, so I'm just gonna start laying those on. And obviously it doesn't have to be perfect. Ooh, that's crazy. And I sort of made them into a triangle shape. I don't know. Now I'm gonna take these. These are like fake little gold leaves. Obviously there's no rhyme or reason to how you do this. Festival season, that's the thing that's fun about it, is that this is your excuse to just go all out, be crazy, and totally unique, and no one's gonna say anything, no one's gonna judge. Just sort of let it trail up. And then lastly, I have some big stars and some little stars, so I'm just gonna place them around. And lastly, for lips, since there's so much going on here, I'm just going to put on a nude liquid lipstick. This is by Dose of Colors. It's the shade Sand. Looks creamy now, but it dries completely matte, so it won't take away from all the eye craziness that's going on. Lastly, I'm just going to take that highlighter again and put it down here, so your face isn't the only thing that's glowing. I love the way that this turned out. I think it's so crazy. It's a lot, but I love it, and I love that you can be bold and daring during festival season. I just think it's so much fun. I'm so excited for all of the festivals that are going to be coming up. I am going to be doing a Coachella lookbook coming soon, so stay tuned for that because I think it's going to be awesome. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Sorry if it was a bit lengthy, but there's a lot going on here. Obviously, if you're not feeling so bold and daring, you don't have to do this much. This is a lot. This is a bit extreme. But whatever you do, please be sure to just be careful having anything like this around your eye. Just use it with caution. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know with a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button and you will be notified every single time I post a video each week. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon in the next one.